Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're doing another general covering a week's worth of energy, past, present, future, whatever's in your energy. Cross watchers are welcome. Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? So this is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, and ascendant. But if any of the other placements resonate for you at this time, go ahead and follow them, okay? This will be for our mutable signs: Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. The first word to pop up is army, so we'll see what plays out with that. Although, given what I've seen a little bit, did take a little sneak peek just to try and get ahead of what the story is here. It may be your spirit army. So we'll see, okay? Let's go ahead and roll the dice, see who this is also about in this situation. I can tell there's at least 3 key players here at the very least. So we'll see. Spirit for our mutable signs, please. Pisces, heavily aspected. Okay. So Pisces, this may really be for you, or you could really be, ooh, a twist, huh? You could be dealing with another Pisces, okay? We also have Leo, Aquarius, and Virgo. Okay, well, all right, Virgo's on deck as well. Cool. So you could be dealing with another Virgo, you could be dealing with another Pisces, another Leo, another Aquarius, or that could be just high aspected in their chart, because high aspect did show up. Could be their sun, moon, rising, ascendant, or shoot, any of the signs, the placements that are sitting there since it's on the table. Okay. All right, so overall energy from the Moonology, you have, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. That could also be a timing, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Full moon in Scorpio, isn't that coming up? I think that is. Maybe within the next month or two. I think that's when the next one is in the next month or two, okay? So this could be a timing of that. From signs and sinks, you have 888, but on the shadow side, okay? That's a toxic materialism warning, advisory. It's time to realign your mind, body, and soul. It could also mean that putting others down. So if there's others in the situation, it can indicate that. Anytime you see 8s, 888, 88, that's what that means too. On the light side, however, it does mean abundance is coming, and success and progress and balance, okay? So this could also be insulting energy as well, and that would be a huge key as to what to release, right? That is negativity that needs to be released, okay? You have spotted feather, okay? Something from the past needs to be released, okay? This could be a recent past thing, could have been something from the last full moon in Scorpio, even the last couple of full moons of Scorpios, okay? Or it could have been something seriously way in the past, okay? All right, so from the tea leaf, I'm going to put those aside because they came out together. You have older man, dealings or relationship with an older man, hand quit. Okay. What's happening? All right. Woman, dealings or relationships with a woman. Ooh, something malicious. Somebody had a hand in something. Somebody quit because of it being malicious. And dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. So this could be about friends. Mirror. Interesting. Maybe something didn't appear to be malicious and then it got exposed. Okay, okay. Then you also have younger woman. Dealings or relationships with a younger woman came out with wedge. Someone trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want, okay? All right. Interesting. Maybe that's the thing that needs to be released. Someone near you? Someone close to home. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. All right, so from the Stargazing Oracle, you have Grand Trine. There is some plus in this situation. And I am willing to bet that once you release this negativity, this is what comes in. Grand Trine, being blessed, good luck, completion, receiving gifts, contentment, magnetic, huge successes, little effort, and harmony. Something having to do with your second house, which is all about material possessions, money, work, income, values, aesthetics, luxury, security, attitudes towards possessions. Okay, so there's some sort of blessing with regards to your second house and 10th house, career, reputation, fame, legacy, public image, status, purpose, notoriety, achievement, power, and empire. So this is definitely something forward movement, right, for you. This could secure a legacy. I'm definitely seeing legacy with both those cards, and it's not just on the 10th house, okay? I'm also seeing it other ways as well. So this is for the remainder of your life, some blessing coming in, something, a come up. Okay, a major come up once you release this negativity, whatever this is. Perhaps they've been dead weight, and maybe whatever this is something you're going to be doing with a close friend, right? This dog close up. Dogs could also be a signifier, a sign in this situation as well. Okay? All right. You also had your guides are helping you all as well. So that definitely could be your spirit army. And astrological transits favor you at this time. So it's a good time to get started on something, all right? I did clarify. So we're going to set that aside here a sec. From the Black Moon Astrology, you had second house again. 26 breaks down to an 8, okay? Owning. 31 breaks down to a 4, which is a very protective number as well, okay? 7th house, partners. And number 12 breaks down to a 3, might signify something for somebody. Black Moon Lilith, mystery. Ooh. So Spirit's not going to let you know what this awesome come up is exactly, because something still needs to be released. There's still something in the way. Anyway, moving right along, yes. So, whatever's still a wedge, the wedge needs to go, okay? And it can be identified by toxic materialism or them putting others down. This could be someone that gossips or starts shit all the time, you know. Anything that seems to put a wedge in other things, right? Somebody that's been kind of like demanding attention. This seems like a very needy energy, right? Okay, from Izzy's deck, we got a lot of identifiers. So maybe perhaps a decision that had been made that was a mistake, okay? Capricorn energy or Capricorn. Gemini is here. Something happening in the next 72 hours, as well as this week. So there's going to be some major, mistake and men. Interesting. Okay. Or Taurus here. So the timing could be next 72 hours this week sometime, okay? You also have Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Virgo energy as well. And Scorpio, okay? So take that how it resonates, all right? So I clarified using Izzy's deck as well what this wedge younger woman is, because they came out together, right? You had visions. So something that had been seen or known, could be psychic visions as well, by somebody in the situation. That someone was down low. Okay. Secrets, attachment issues. What did I say about needy, right? And seeking attention. There you go with your fame, right? Attachment issues, maybe they need to be seen, right? This could also indicate something that's been holding back something that's meant for you, that would make you know, okay? All right. Okay, I wanted to clarify what the Grand Trine was, second house and 10th house, to be certain what it is. What came out? You had your King of Cups with the stately house, okay? Number 4, 4s again, all about protection. So immediately thinking about army, when it first came up, I saw a lot of 4s, a lot of 8s, okay? Bestows a stability upon your fate, and love and play. Your chance to win depends on how you first begin. You're beginning with the King of Cups here and the house, okay? So there's some strength here. There's some mature energy here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy, all right? Someone that's obviously a loving individual and actually does have a heart of gold, but also knows how to be responsible with it, right? Okay. You also have the Ace of Cups, also Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, with the gentleman here. 28 breaks down to a 10. So I'm like, okay, we got pretty much the same card twice, including what's also talked about second house, 10th house, right? Then you have the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, with the Cavalier. Number one, ones are all about new beginnings. Heed well, good news from the Cavalier, impassioned views promise good cheer. Sadness that hides, veiled in the day, once disguised, soon flies away. So this immediately tells me either you're dealing with a Pisces is going to be communicating with you, or a Cancer or Scorpio, but more than likely Pisces, because Pisces is heavy, okay? Or you're this Pisces who needs to communicate. So take it how it resonates, okay? Now, to whom I asked about the Cavalier. What's this about? What's this message about? An ending with a Queen of Wands energy. Could be this other woman, this younger woman, this wedge, whatever this is. And snake, vile the serpent who lulls with a bite. Be not indulgent or slow to the fight. Flee every moment, she turns on the charm. This poised opponent will bring you to harm. Number 7, okay? It's also Aries, Leo, Sag energy. So it doesn't tell me exactly who the message is going to, but it says what it's about. And you have Coffin here, along with the Nine of Pentacles, Miss Independent energy, right? Looking good, smelling good, feeling good. Number 8, again, illness is known, sickness near, fate has his own ending to fear. You lose your money, all's hopeless to you, and with sadness, your courage fails too. So maybe this was a situation with a person that was extremely exhausting, sucked the life and resources and energy out of a person. There's attachment issues, it's secrets, all this mess, okay? That's here. Sucking life, okay? So it's okay, that's who it's about. Doesn't say who it's going to, though, right? I'm like, okay, so, what's this mystery? You have the Knight of Cups, another message of love, adoration, expression, right? Number 22, again, with this mystery. This book presages the discovery of a mystery affecting the person for the better, in degree, governed by distance. Now, it's the first card out, so it's the closest, right? So, perhaps it's way for the better, right? Then you have Four of Cups, a card of usually stagnation, boredom, could also be about luxury. All right. But it could also just be about, malaise and needing some time to rest. And, if this is a situation that just ended, I could see that. Rest is needed. You also have the fish here again for Pisces, right? 17 breaks down to an 8. The fish is the emblem of riches through stocks, but if distant, foretells failure and disaster. Now, it's in the middle, so that could go either way. Maybe there's reinvestment somewhere. Could be financially, could just be with your energy, which is your most valuable currency. I'm seeing some very exhausting energy with this wedge situation, okay? Then you have the Four of Wands here coming together, a celebration. Number 4 again. Lots of 4s, right? 4, 4, 4. I'm seeing it at least 4 times. Am I seriously seeing it 4 times? 4, 4, 4, 4, 5 times. Jeez Louise. Okay, and again, another 8, okay? The key nearby is a certain augury of success, but is surrounded by unlucky cards, which it really isn't. Prognostication is illness. Alexis might be significant to somebody. Maybe someone drives a Lexus. Okay. So whatever the holdup is because of this situation, right? And maybe it's created some stagnancy here, okay? This could also lead to some kind of partnership. You do have partners here. The Four of Wands typically is also your happy home, celebration, marriage kind of card as well, but it doesn't necessarily have to mean love, right? Whatever it is, it's wish fulfillment. That's what the Nine of Cups is too, okay? And it could have an energy of having some sort of creative new start, maybe intuitive. There are a lot of cups here. Okay. Maybe there's some guidance in these visions here of where to go. Okay. So pay attention to that. From the Kipper, to further clarify, number 9, change. Number 7, message. That's also a week's energy here. And there's also movement with this change card too. I'm not sure if this is like personal delivery. A felon. Someone's a felon in a situation. That could be an identifier. What else did I miss? I just saw that pop up. Okay. This could be a personally delivered gift or something as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be a letter. There is a little bit of sense of travel, but it doesn't seem like it's terribly far. There's only one suitcase there. Hold on. No, I see 2 more. So there might be 3 suitcases. Doesn't necessarily have to mean a move, but it could be a small move, but it could also just be a short distance travel, like you're out of town for a week kind of thing. You might need that many pieces of baggage for that. That's possible. And then you have number 5, mature man. So there's your older man, right? Who is also well-traveled, well-knowledgeable, cultured, all them books, well-read, or maybe wanting to be. Typically a person that is in their 50s on up. Okay. All right, so I really want to know where this message is going. Who's receiving the message? This might better identify it for you, right? Let's see how we're doing on time. So I definitely get the sense that Spirit's not going to mention exactly what the second house, 10th house grand trine situation is yet, because something needs to clear out first, okay? There is some unfinished business here, okay? But the mystery does involve a new partner of sorts, right? Whatever this 4 of Wands situation can be. And it's good news. It's really good stuff. But you're going to have somebody in the background trying to gum it up. And that's what needs to be released. Maybe the younger woman is the felon. That might be an identifier. Maybe she's doing felonious things. That would certainly be negative, and that would catch you up and prevent you from your abundance and your blessings, for sure. Okay, so who's the recipient of this message? All right. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the 9 of Cups. An effort towards something wished. And there had been a stalemate on it. Okay, Spirit's really not going to mention who. That might be too specific, right? Let's see what this energy is. As far as timing is concerned, 7 of Wands could mean 7 days, 7 hours, 7 minutes. Maybe something will be long-lasting with the 9 of Cups here. That's 9 months. And 5 of Swords, 5 days, 5 weeks. Okay, so it could really happen. Maybe there's some stuff that needs to happen that's going to, in the short term. Like whatever needs to be buttoned up is going to take it could take within a couple of days, right? A few days, next 72 hours. It could take a week. It could take, what was it? 6 days, 6 weeks. It could take 7 days, right? Was that, yeah, 7 days? Could take hours, take minutes. It really just depends on how Mr. King of Cups here plays his cards, right? How he moves with this wedge that's coming in between situation. Okay? It doesn't tell me who gets it though, Spirit. So I guess it could be a Capricorn, a Gemini, a Pisces, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Virgo, a Taurus. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Or a Scorpio. Take it how it resonates. Let's see. Let's see if we can get Spirit to tell us any more about this grand trine. Prohibit. Yeah. Okay, so this person's going to prohibit the situation as much as possible. That's why they're the wedge. Uh-huh. But what's this grand trine? What is this King of Cups hedging their bets on here? All right, fast action. All right, could be travel, that's the Eight of Wands. All right, results, progress, speed, a full change perhaps. I'm seeing that, a quick change, a turnaround in life maybe. Fast new beginning, spark, inception, seed. More fire energy. Oh, working towards something amazing. All right, craftsman, that's the Eight of Pentacles. Groove, flow, artisan, skill, satisfaction. Whatever this Nine of Cups is something they really want to put their blood, sweat, and tears, and something they put together and make themselves. Okay. Made. Interesting. Okay. What does this Eight of Pentacles? You know what? Get it out of you, Spirit. Page of Wands, good news. Fast good news, too. Something enthusiastic, or enthusiastic, impetuous about. It could be hasty, but just eager, right? Bright, exuberant. Could be something creative and passionate. Interesting. All right. A doorway to something great. Oh, what? Fame? Could be, it could be music. You know, some kind of notoriety in that regard, right? Entertainment. That could be the Page of Wands for sure. Agreed? Okay. Ooh, interesting. All right. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pause. We'll get some guidance for you. Okay. Especially with regards to releasing this negativity. I get the feeling this has been a very sticky situation. So, all right. I'm going to pause, clean the board, all right? Okay, words are popping up, so I'm going to unpause as I still clean up. Else and chant came up as well. That may be something for somebody. Chant, chant. Maybe this is going to be something for the greater good. We typically chant because, you know, it's a method to cleanse energy as well as to become more enlightened and tap in more, right? I'm going to leave that up for you guys. Could also be like a chant as in praise chant, right? Anything else you wanted to keep going? All right, almost done. Almost there, guys. It's just a lot of different decks. Alrighty, so I'm going to pull from the Soul Lesson deck. Maybe they can give us a clue as to this negativity stuff, like what the lesson is. There's always a lesson with it. Nothing happens to you, it happens for you. Lesson, blessing, karma, restorative karma. I'm not counting that. Okay, I'll count that. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. That's just a general good rule of thumb anyway. Taking ownership of things, right? All right, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. You have a spirit army. Of course you're not alone. See all them people in a wheel, in the universe? That's your spirit team. All right, let's get one more. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And if you've got this wedge, and this is a person that's always been that way, yeah, they're not going to change. So, why accept it? Are you a glutton for punishment? No. You deserve better? Yes. Okay. So let's see what else you could do with regards to releasing this energy. This wedge, what to unwedge this wedge, how you should proceed. Things to think about. Okay, you have Ra, power in the shadow side. He's all about, he does talk about going in the sun and maybe, you know, reinforcing your solar plexus a bit. So that might be a good idea anyway. The sun should be coming out in most places in the northern hemisphere, little bits at a time. So when you get an opportunity to get sun, get it, okay? Go have a date with Ra. All right. Now for your feminine energy, and then I'll go ahead and read both. There's more to Raw than that. All right. Ooh, Hecate. Hello, darling. Yes, get magical. Get witchy with it. It literally says that in the book. All right, Ra. All right. My dude. Know that you have the power and it is real. This card is an invitation to be your most vital self and develop your power from the inside out. And with Hecate there, it could mean just developing more spiritual practice, right? Increasing your abilities and stuff. The mighty Ra calls you to power up and become fully alive. When we feel depleted or powerless, this is not honoring our birthright. True power is always a pure and good force. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, via many methods, many avenues, via. All right. Developing practices that enable us to increase our inner power, for example, meditation or spellcraft, can help us retain a good level of energy. This means we can feel empowered even under the difficult circumstances. Everything. It's like whatever you want to go for, right? Okay. Ra also calls you outside to receive the blessings of the sun. This could also mean you might have a vitamin D deficiency as well, so keep that in mind, right? And that could be another reason if you're feeling tired. So up your vitamin D intake, okay? On the shadow side, power can corrupt those who do not channel it well. Maybe you're dealing with an abusive power situation here as well. They can occur anywhere, within families, the office, within governments, and it is damaging on so many levels. Ensure you're not part of the problem or disempowering others. Corruption empowers just a few, and is of course answerable to the laws of Ma'at and man. Okay, Ma'at's more scary. You don't want your heart fed to Ahmed. Come on now. Be light as a feather. So there's something in your memories that would recall. And since family was mentioned, there could be abuses of power within the family as well. That's adding to this wedge situation. It may not be just one person, it may be many, right? Okay. Hecate, darling. Time to get witchy with it. I knew it was in there. Goddess of magic and queen of crossroads, Hecate reminds us that we are at the crux of our own power. So she pairs up beautifully with Ra here. You'll be at your most magical now, and Hecate is reinforcing that power, okay? But Ra is also just going, hey, use it wisely, okay? And maybe something having to do with your hands. Get your hands on some magic, hands-on kind of magic. Whether that be, doing some kitchen alchemy or whatever, okay? Lighting candles, lighting incense, right? Could even be doing what I'm doing, right? Some form of scrying or something. All right. Life abroad. Ooh. Maybe this fame and thing might be giving you an opportunity to travel abroad and maybe even live abroad. Interesting. Interesting. That kind of gives you, even with the felon being brought, because I know, like, in the United States, if you're a felon, you can't. I don't know if you can get I think you have to petition to get your passport or something like that. It's a whole thing. But maybe there might be some quick good luck in that if you head in the right direction. The universe works in mysterious ways. Maybe there's a computer glitch. I was thinking about my circumstances, like how that would work, right? Given the energies I'm attached to with my twin flame. Because I know his parole is pretty much a form of karma. And that is what it is. I have to work within the rules of things. All right. But, funny things have happened. Technology's not so foolproof, right? The universe could easily have a hiccup. And if Elon Musk keeps throwing these satellites up there, I mean, who knows what's going to happen, right? All right, so let's get 5. Yeah, 5 seems good. Chakra cards. Anything else? Self-mastery. Love it. Inspiration. What else? Meditation. Okay. Hold on. One more. And forgiveness. All right. Let's clean this up. The first one that actually came out. Ooh, beautiful. Let's stick these two here. You have 35, breaks down to an 8, soul healing. This is your soul star chakra, okay? So you're definitely going to have to get your entire system cleansed up so that you can actually bring in that light from the divine, okay? And the higher selves, the team, okay? Get everybody on board so that they can guide you in the right direction, right? 15, self-mastery. That's also your solar plexus as well, high raw. 11, sacral chakra, inspiration. Just finding more inspiration out there in the world, right? And maybe that's what the travel abroad will help too as well, okay? 32, meditation, breaks down to a 5. That is your crown chakra. And 19 breaks down to a 10, endings leading to new beginnings with forgiveness and your heart chakra here. So you do have upper chakra work. But I'm going to go ahead and say it's almost all of it because that's a good 5 out of 9. Yes. 5 out of 9. Bail, something about bail. Oh, I have a feeling this wedge is going to test you quite a bit. Or don't bail on what you're going to plan on communicating, okay? Or what you're writing or doing, what you'll be inspired by. That could also be a nod off to the wedge, all right? Maybe they're planning on trying to keep you around as much as possible and do little things like, I need bail money. It was a mistake. They misunderstood. I really didn't do anything. I'm super innocent. When you know dang well they're not, you know. When they show their ass one too many damn times, you know they're going to keep showing the ass. Okay? So, signal. Signs and signals. We'll definitely let you know. All right, anything else, Spirit? Let's get 5 from the Halloween Oracle, please. Authenticity, invisibility. Okay, I'm going to have to read you that one. There's more than one. Okay, anything else? Okay, no, all right. Beautiful. Skull of flowers creating through the ashes. This is definitely rebirth energy. You got this new beginning coming, so you're basically recreating your entire self. H-I, high. Is that the initials for Hawaii? Potential and something greater. High potential to reach your highest potential. Okay. Invisibility, authenticity. Give me a sec, guys. I definitely need the book for that. There's more to it. Basically, it's like, you know, the cloak of invisibility. Sometimes you can use it to be a fly on the wall, to be good. But some use it to be not so good, right? They hide behind masks and stuff. All right. So know when to see what's real and what's not. Be authentic, right? Be able to recognize the authenticity. I know there's something else to it as well. I'll get to it in a sec here. The lamp, remembrance. That's not dwelling on the past, right? Skeleton and strength. Having that strength. I know I should pause. I'm looking for the book. Is that it? Yes, it is. But invisibility has something in it that I think will be just as important. Okay. Ooh. As high potential popped up too. Okay, I'm going to read you the whole thing. Heart beating, we sense, but do not see. They touch, we chill, they come unseen. This really puts a nod off to a lot of clair abilities, okay? Sensing, like clairsentience, clairvoyance, clairtangency are mostly mentioned. Okay. You know that feeling you sometimes have that someone is watching you. You cannot see them, yet you have a distinct feeling that someone is there. All the hairs are up on the back of your neck. You think you see something in the corner of your eye, but when you turn, there is nothing to be seen but empty air. This is the power of invisibility, the indirect fear and the covert threat of having to fight something that we cannot see. Humans have a strong visual sense, so it's no wonder that we are uneasy by things we cannot see. The ancients believed that all manner of creatures, mythical and physical, and of course the deities, could make themselves invisible at will. When we consider that some animals are camouflaged so well by their coats or behavior that sometimes, even if we are looking straight at them, they are hard to see within their environment, that invisibility isn't such a far-fetched concept. In many cultures, the idea of beings who could watch us undetected were, and still are, common. Jinns, angels, nature spirits, the fae, even practitioners of magic such as witches are said to have the power to appear and disappear at will. Later in literature and then in movies, invisibility becomes a common power, and we now have fictional superheroes that are invisible and even cloaks of invisibility. The concept of invisibility is a double-edged sword. While it is a powerful tool to be able to gain information or to assist while no one sees, individuals using it are privy to information that may not be meant for them, and it may be taken out of context or unethically. So you could be dealing with a little sneaky sneak, spy, okay? Someone that might be actually going behind, the veil a little bit, trying to poke around, all right? I know when people are spying on me. It comes up in cards a lot, right? And I'm like, okay, I can also tell when my accounts have been hacked, all right? So you may be dealing with somebody that's kind of like that would, sneak onto your phone and try to see who you're messaging on Facebook or who you're texting, see if there's other numbers, right? They might even get a fake number in your name and, play the field a little bit just to screw around, right? Just because they have some serious attachment issues, okay? Yeah, scary. Stalker kind of behavior, right? I've had this stalker energy come up a lot in the last couple of weeks. So I am noticing it. It is there. The energy's there, all right? So you may have to be more aware of what's going on. And by meditating and tapping in, you too can become invisible, right? You'll be able to know what's going on for real, and who the sneak is and who's being real, right? The idea of hiding away and not being seen is also a big part of the dark side of this concept. We are all born to shine out our light into the world and to take our roles. So this is what the being blessed, the grand trunk could be, all right? Hiding our talents, not expressing our true selves, stealing others' ideas or work, or being someone else rather than your authentic self are all aspects to consider when should this card appear in your reading. And I had a feeling it had a lot to do with that grand trine, right? So, no power of manipulation or easy abuse here. You did have Ra here in the reverse as well. So that could be a nod off to this negative energy. That would be identifying it much better, okay? And then on the flip side, it seems like whatever you're gaining from the situation is an opportunity to be more authentic, right? Showcasing your talents, expressing your true self, having your ideas and work out there, organically just for you instead of being stolen by someone. Maybe you might have to cooperate with a situation, or collaborate with a situation, okay? But this other energy is just a vampire, okay? They're basically just trying to get all up in your energy all the time. Dancing might be involved. Interesting. Movement of some kind. Okay. Let's get some more. Tell us more about this releasing of negative energy. Any other guidance? Stay strong. Keep creating. Don't be afraid to be your authentic self. Ooh, lustful energy. Okay. This is probably just more warning on this. Don't fall for a succubus. 18, forbidden. And it seems like you're going to be constantly blocked from it. You also have High Priestess of Earth here. And one more. And Understanding, 43. Okay. Hold on a second, I need the book. If I can find it. It's a tiny book. Did I move it? Alright, I found it. So first one out, 24, Lust, breaks down to a 6. This may just be a reminder for you. Maybe you came out of the situation, and this is the energy you were in with this person. because they're good at keeping you around, right? All right, beware that when you toy with this energy, you may become consumed by it. There's a fine balance between desire that is pure and obsession that arises in the insatiable thrill of danger. Be careful that what you desire remains good, and that your wanting doesn't cause hurt to yourself or another. It is best that you move cautiously forward. If you're asking about a relationship, you may be developing an obsessive fever that will take a long time to recover from, and that could be this person that's a witch, okay? Ask yourself, what is the nature of the desire? Why do you want this so badly? Beware, there's always a hidden agenda in lust. What is yours, okay? So whether it be you or them, and maybe this is old energy for you. Maybe you've overcome that. I get the sense. I mean, if you're a King of Cups, you've overcome it. That is some seriously Knight of Cups in reverse energy right there. Knight of Wands in reverse energy. Someone needs to go back to the Himalayas. I'm just going to say that. 18, forbidden. That play from the Himalayas, for those that don't know. Breaks down to a 9, forbidden. So this is also a card just about like rejection being protection from the universe. Maybe you're being redirected to someplace else, right? This is also kind of a warning that you're about to enter a situation that will not be easy and can cause you or others pain. So it may be a situation of disconnect from this energy. Maybe this energy is coming back again, okay? And it may be a test. Pass the test. Not all doorways are meant to be open. Not all relationships are good for you. Not all love is expressed, and not all desires are realized. Right now, you're being said no to. The symbol for forbidden also reminds you that although you may feel pain when someone rejects you, this is one of the ways of protection from the universe. It is for the best, even if you don't believe it now. This is a symbol to move on and choose another path, and chances are the other path is much better for you at this time. And it could very well be that just the alignment's off, right? You know, they can't go where you're going if they're going to stay out of alignment. Going to rise from the ashes, ha 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 ha, and create. Maybe they've been preventing you from creating, right? Maybe you were on a roll for a while there and then you dead stopped and got busy with their stuff because they've been so needy, right? Maybe it's time to get back to you, right? You did have that 9 of Pentacles, looking good, feeling good, smelling good, Miss Independent energy, right? Got to create. And you also have the 8 of Pentacles as well. Speaking of Pentacles, you have number 3, High Priestess of Earth here. Let's stick her right there. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And she's all about communing with nature. Okay? So you may need to do that at this time to get grounded. This is a symbol. This is a nudge for you to take care of your health and your beautiful body. Okay? Maybe you got so depleted energetically. Ra was talking about that as well. Maybe this was a situation that completely destroyed your health, right? All right. She symbolizes all things in the physical world. Your body, the body of earth, and the things you surround yourself with. Now is the time to eat well, get rest, and connect to the power of earth by walking barefoot. Be mindful, knowing you are a child of flesh and bone who came alive through the blending of earth magic in your spirit. If your question is about a situation with a friend or love interest, know that the High Priestess of Earth is asking you to wait until you see tangible evidence of what you seek to understand about this relationships. Ooh, maybe plural situation dealing with. Maybe you're examining quite a few things going on, right? Perhaps a first kiss or some shared activity will give you more insight into your question. Stay grounded and wait and see, okay? There's also a card of patience. There may be a need for some kind of understanding in the situation, okay? 43 breaks down to a 7. Lucky number. This is a symbol for deep and true comprehension. It's one thing to read something or to hear something, but it's another to truly understand something. So this is really about just good communication, right? Listening, speaking, right? You're being asked to keep an open mind and heart and to allow yourself to absorb information as you receive it. Be open to the wisdom that can only come with time, patience, and perspective, okay? Try to get outside of yourself and imagine what it's like to walk in someone else's shoes. To understand is to have power, okay? Let's see what the mermaids have to say. I'm really liking this selection of guidance. The Spirit has approved, essentially. I intuitively chose them, and Spirit's like, yes! because it's really fluid. You could do it a number of ways. I love it. Okay, let's see what comes out with the mermaids. You want to do 5 again? Okay. I just saw the number 5, so we're doing 5. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. So support came out. This is maybe giving support or, you know, helping out others at this time. Okay. Specifically friends. This is, so that could be who the message is going to maybe. There's that communication. You reaching out. You've got positivity, being positive. Using your light and your love. Gratitude, expressing gratitude is very important. That's another way to raise your light. Breaking free, so cord cutting might be needed of any situations that are too suction, okay? You see, I'm looking at the tentacles here with all the suction cups, right? Anything that's super grabby and gimme, right? Break free from that. You might need a break, even if it's temporary for now, to cleanse your energy, okay? Free spirit, beautiful. Just go have fun. Do you, right? Be authentic. There's your invisibility as well. Might need to relax. Maybe there's been there's a little sense of not just dietary issues or, you know, feeling depleted and exhausted, but I'm also getting a sense too that maybe there's been some anxiety, and this would kind of free up the mental as well. Sometimes stress will wear us out to the point where we like lose our memory and stuff too. So this could also be a method by which you regain memory. Have more of a tactile experience with life, right? And the world around you. All right, let's get a few. Yes, 3 from Ancestor Spirit. Anything else? Okay. We have respect your physical body, detox, rejuvenate, relax. We have upskill, work, career, and crossroads. So you're probably still working. Kind of keep doing that. All right. But this could also mean just like maybe aim for something next level with career as well. Add something into the flow. Okay. Open to love, relationships, passion, and fulfillment. Now I'm going to get a couple more, Spirit. I like this deck. Gives a lot of really good suggestions. Be an open channel, okay? That's also another thing that might be helpful to tap into the world around you, because then you can start listening for things and paying attention to the sounds, the smells, the sights, all of that, right? Which helps you develop your clairs, okay? So be an open channel, mediumship, ancestors, and spirits. Right now it seems like your army wants to talk to you. Wonder what they're saying. Okay, earth magic, again with the earth energy, nature, rituals, and charms. Maybe going out and collecting stuff for talismans would be fun to do as well. Maybe get a medicine bag going or something similar to that, right? Almost every spiritual culture has some sort of medicine bag thing. All right, let's get some guidance with Isis here. I just realized we can do this. There you go. For our mutables, please. Isis, honey, what do you have to say? Darling, I'm going to get 3. Now let's get 4, since there's 4 of us. 4 signs here in mutables. All right. Be in the present. Okay. One more. I'm sure you guys can see all of that. All right. I see Osiris twice, man. Renewal. Retreat. Okay. So I'm going to stick them over here. First one up, you have the Lunar Queen. Moon energy. Okay. You might want to work with the moon. There is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment are essential to balance our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. It's also free-spirited energy here, okay? Then you have, show you the backside, the Mystery Missus. The miracle of Isis. Isis offers a miracle healing no matter how much you've struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship issue, or inner struggle being part of it. You are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing. Let go and let the goddess be. Okay, just translation. Okay, that's also part of the understanding, right? Third, past life, present power. As the soul grows in service to the great feminine and her intention that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. So you may be gathering internal resources. Where did it go? With earth magic, right? Getting that rituals and charms and things. Okay. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. Okay. You are currently integrating past life abilities. Love it. So you may want to explore past life stuff at some point. Think about it. Put a pin in it. Be open to what is taking place as your soul awakens ancient power and abilities in you. Unless you're ready to do it, then go do it, okay? Maybe a favorite. Pick one. Then again with Osiris here, right? Healing the divine masculine. The divine masculine within provides protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in the ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. That's that creating with ashes energy. Dang, dude, love it. Love it. Okay, let's get you some final guidance from the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck by Izzy Ivy. Sometimes she has this written in first person, just so you know. So we'll see what comes out. We'll get one, please. Final guidance. As I say that, it's 9/11. 9/11 is a positivity reminder. New doors are opening. For those who want to know. All right, you have number 19, which breaks down to a 10. Again, with the endings leading to new beginnings. Balanced forces. You might need to get into alignment for whatever this grand trine is for you, okay? Whatever this awesome sauce thing is once you've released this stuff, right? Okay, balanced forces, yin and yang. Productive flow, masculine and feminine energy. So maybe you're balancing out both right now, okay? The balance of duality. Patriarchal paradigm being rebalanced, equality, balance and perspective. The Lemurian people are said to have been androgynous, meaning they were not a specific gender, as they were only partially formed in the physical realm. They did not inhabit a paradigm of duality. They were a perfect balance of what became masculine and feminine energy as it densified in physical form. We all hold a mix of masculine and feminine energies within us. Masculine energy is more about focus in a forward direction, while feminine energy is more holistic and peripheral. Masculine energy is that of logistics and action desires into being, and it has more of a controlled and rigid vibration. Feminine energy is freer flowing, nurturing, creative, and receptive. A lot of things Spirit's kind of suggesting to you at this time, okay? Both sides are to be celebrated, but in our efforts to rebalance, inequality and prejudice can occur. You're going to have some courage as well. That is a masculine energy there, okay? So you're going to have to kind of balance it, recalibrate it. Now that I see it, I may be talking to someone who is evenly keeled between masculine and feminine energies. For those that don't know what their natural balance is, there's a number of little quizzes you can take. I've been trying to post the traits onto the community board, but it's too small of an image, so I'm going to try and figure out a way to do that. I might have to just do a video or something. It's really not going to be a long video, but I forget who had posted the images. You could do a Google search of, I think it's called Twin Soul or something, to find out what the I think it's healthy attributes of masculine and feminine energy as well as the distorted. And it's a good assessment to do to be able to tell where you're at, especially if you're not familiar with using cards. For me, I would just use the gods and titans and legendary ladies to help balance my stuff out because I already know that I'm evenly keeled. I'm 50-50. So it really doesn't take much to get out of whack, right? And by doing so, you end up ending up in some runner or chaser energy that could be toxic. Studio. All right. Spirit's suggesting alone time. That's hermit mode. Studio. Have your own spot, right? Yeah, you may need it at this time to balance out this energy. It may be a little tricky at this time. Like a studio apartment. That's what I'm thinking too. Or if there's creative pursuits here, maybe a studio for that, right? A place you can go where it's just you, okay? And you can work on your creativity, okay? Because that's going to be a hugely helpful thing to balance out feminine energy. In the current paradigm, masculine and feminine energies are imbalanced as our global culture is largely patriarchal and strongly influenced by masculine energy. And it's just been that way for thousands of years. Mostly because of the ages we've been in, okay? Efforts to revitalize the feminine flow have been incrementally shifting the balance over the last century. It's because we're in the new age of Aquarius and everybody's tapping in and waking the heck up. As this old cynic used to be completely against. I'd be like, yeah, that's not real. Boy, ego deaths sure change you. Okay. Efforts to revitalize the feminine flow have been incrementally shifting the balance over the last century. It is time to calm mind-based intellect, scientific data, linear direction, and the acquisition of power. To have an optimal human experience, we must embody a balance of masculine and feminine energies. We can daydream in receptive fluidity and then action our ideas into reality. We can be soft and nurturing and also firm and direct as needed. We can be determined, compassionate, grateful, vulnerable, visionary, and strong. There can be focus and free flow. We may not draw on these energies simultaneously, but when we access both equally, we can be truly powerful, centered beings. When we bridge the duality within ourselves, we can seed more balance in the outer world. This card invites you to look at masculine and feminine energy from a more balanced perspective. Is the situation at hand on the more masculine side of the spectrum? Can it be tempered with feminine energy? And vice versa, would the addition of masculine energy bring balance? What needs to happen to form a more holistic and equalized foundation? Now keep in mind, everybody, some may actually err more on the feminine side, and some may be more on the masculine. I have met dudes that are actually divine feminines. It is refreshing. Me, on the other hand, I'm evenly keeled, so I could be at any time, either side. And when I was absolutely in my toxic karmic energy, not even a few years ago, okay, something significant about March. Okay, that might be when the full moon in Scorpio is happening. Yeah, when I was all over the place. Like, I definitely was more in runner energy for a while. And then something would trigger and immediately flip to the other side. It was imbalanced feeling, and I didn't like it. I was so ungrounded, you know. And as soon as I realized, oh, I gotta balance that shit out. I gotta Goldilocks this situation. Then I'm like, duh, no problem, and just keep it balanced, right? So you may need to do that right now. Get back into balance here. What needs to happen to form a more holistic and equalized foundation? Do you normally hold a position of one extreme? There's an exposure to opposition and threats. That may clue you in as to what direction to go, okay? How might you balance this so you can experience a more optimized state of being? To bring more masculine drive and focus to a situation, for instance, if you have some upcoming due dates and you need to get into action mode, focus on your goals, desires, and ambitions. If you want to engage more feminine energy for receptivity, trust, flow, and surrender, consider all the things you are grateful for already. Okay? Feel the warmth, gratitude, and comfort of knowing everything is divinely perfect just the way it is. Okay? So, you'll know because there's going to be some obvious opposition, right? There's going to be some push-pull energy. Okay? That's what that is, guys. All right? So hopefully that helps. Have a good one. All right? follow your other placements as well. And if there's anything that resonates fully, pay attention. This energy tends to carry over into other generals. I tend to pull on it as we go. I'm just going to go with whatever spirit suggests this week. I'm not going to create any categories. We'll just see what happens. Probably do like I did last time where I pulled out Izzy Tara's deck and go, all right, what did we pull on? What's this about? So I'll probably do that because I'm definitely noticing the energy is much different for so many different people, okay? Everyone's at different stages of things, and the energy is just super duper intense. I'm seeing it everywhere. Eek. The amount of trolling that's going on YouTube channels right now is cray. Okay, and I notice it. I'm like, yeah, there needs to be so much healing going on in the collective, but it's like all over the place. So I don't know what I'm going to end up doing, all right? So stay tuned. Of course, I'll be doing this in a week again, too, and check in, all right? Bye.